Folks, you are welcome back once again to the True Web channel. The True Web channel is a YouTube channel that brings about the truth, nothing but the truth. I am your favorite presenter, Eric Paddy Boso. Today, we want to take a look at our world. Our world is being in existence, or the world has been in existence for so many generations. That's for a very long time. And it has come to our thing. Our today world is being confronted, unfortunately, by so many global effects. We have global warming as one of the major effects. The same way, so many things are going on in the cosmic and also in the spiritual world. It is not something that we are so much aware with, especially those who are not conscious with the spiritual aspects, and also those who are not conversant with what is happening in the cosmic. But then so many things is going on or are going on. We also recall that the effect of global warming is having a lot of effects on life. Our waters, the air we breathe, and even the effect of the heat and the sun, the changes in the climate, and all that, the rises of the sea levels, and so on, is something that is very open for everybody to, or we can see, or we can feel. Now, we have the old earth, which is trying to, or leading to certain direction, which, if care is not taken, is leading to the misfortune, which is crashing. This earth is leading to a crash. It's going to buckle on itself, not because it's going to hit another planet or another object, but it's going to crash by itself because it is too much loaded with negative energies. We know that the earth is composed of energies, both negative and positive, but mostly it have to be balanced. Now, the universe acts as a mirror. Whatever energies that are projected to it, it doesn't absorb it, but it mirrors it back to the earth. And this process of mirroring back energies to the earth is the main cause of the earth leading to the crash. Now, the earth, we know, it is full of energies which are always in motion. But more importantly, we humans, our activities, what we do, the way we behave, the actions we take are radiating more negativity or more negative energies into the atmosphere or into the cosmic. And the universe is mirroring these activities back to us. Don't forget, whatever you put into the universe is what it will bring back to you. When you put positivity, you think positive always. You put something that is positive into the universe, it gives back the positive results. The same way, when you put negative energy out there, it also brings back negative results. That is why we are always being encouraged to be positive, because our impositivity can also cause our personal destruction. Today, I want us to take a look at something that is very much happening in the cosmic. We have the old earth. The earth that we are living now is called the old earth, because the moment we are moving from this type of earth into a new earth, then we should know that there is existence of certain energies which we have to get rid of. And that is why we cannot sit down for the negative energies to distract and also crash the earth. And God, by his love and so creativity, is able to help that there should be a way where the earth can be repaired. The earth can move from its state as it is now and be transformed into a new form. So that is why we are having the old earth and then the new earth. So let's get straight to the board. Now we have the old earth. Then we have the new earth. We have the old earth and then the new earth. Now the old earth is also known as the three-dimensional world. Then the new earth, which is coming, which we are migrating into, is called the five-dimensional world or earth. World. So the old earth is the three-dimensional world. That is where we are living now. Then the new one, which we are moving into, is the five-dimensional world. Now, the old earth contains or is composed of negative energies. Or the negative energies has become more than the positive energies. So the whole earth that we have today is full of negative energy, because there are so much negativity that have been projected into the universe, and the universe is mirroring these negative energies back to the earth. So there is a possibility that when the world or the earth continue, if this reaction continues, then definitely the earth will not be able to hold the energies anymore, and then it will crash. And when it crashes, that will be the end for humanity. That will be the end of life. Now, these negative energies are our actions, our behaviors, things we do, how we think, and how we go about our activities day by day. When we go into scriptures, the book of Galatians, chapter 5, verse 19 to 20 or 21. When we go into scriptures, Galatians chapter 5, verse 19 to 21, the Bible make mention of certain behaviors, certain characters. And these characters are the ones that are leading to the projection of the negative energies into the universe. This scripture talks about deception, lies, rage, hatred, injustice, manipulations, enviness. It talks about jealousy. It went ahead and talked about inequality. And then also idol worshiping, demonic activities, unrighteousness, unfaithfulness, lying, cheating, and all that, infidelity, masking. People are not who they present themselves to be. A lot of people are wearing masks in the three-dimensional world. So masking is very, very important. People are not who they say they are. You'll be surprised to know what or who they really are when you try to raise your vibrations higher. So these characters are the ones projecting the negative energies into the cosmic, and cosmic is bringing it back to the earth. And when we continue hating, when we continue in unrighteousness, when we continue in jealousy, in envy, in manipulations, in the use of demonic powers, black powers, and so on and so forth, we are going to lead the earth for a crash. These kind of activities are mostly controlled by the satanic world. The black magicians exist here. The sorcerers, the witches exist here. The warlocks exist here. The Illuminatis exist here. The occult exists here. The Masons exist here. And all kind of groups. They all fall under this old earth. And this 3D earth is a lower vibrational frequency system. When you, before something like a demonic attachment or a spell or any attack can happen to you, it is because your frequency or your vibration is very low, you find yourself in this type of world. When your vibration is very low, then the attack can be able to get to you. So before the attack comes, they monitor your movement, the time you are not happy. Because anytime you are not happy, your vibration becomes low. Anytime you are afraid, there's fear in you, your vibration becomes low. Anytime there's something that is worrying your mind, you are thinking about it, you are feeling disturbed, that is the time the demonic activities can be able to work on you, because at that point, your vibration is very low. So the demonic authorities, the satanic kingdom, the satanic operations take place mostly here, because this is where your vibrations can be very low, so that when they project something to you, they will be able to get to you. So this world is where they produce certain type of laws that favors few group of people. This world is where they produce certain type of leaders. There are some leaders in certain parts of the world who do not think about humanity. This part of the world, this type of the world, which is the old earth, this is where negative religions exist. This part is where relationships don't work, because one party is always genuine, is always in love, and the other is not in love. And as such, what happens is the one in love will always be chasing after the one that is not in love. And so that is why marriages, relationships, contracts, and so much are not working in this three-dimensional world. Beyond that, this three-dimensional world, it is low vibrational, as I said earlier. And so the demons, the dark world, and all that works more over here, because it is also have the ability to lower your vibration automatically, because it contains all forms of sin. Over here, you cannot overcome sin. You pray. As a believer, you pray. You fast. You do so much, but you cannot move beyond certain limits. Sometimes the more you pray, you find out that you are rather facing a lot of challenges. And the church is not able to tell us that we need to raise our vibrations to higher realms in order to overcome the pressure of this world. Jesus said he saw the evil one coming, the prince of this world coming, but he has no part in me. The part of this world, which is the physical world, the material world, it is not in Jesus. That is why the prince of this world could not overcome him. Now, when we take our prophet, Elijah, the fire prophet, he did not conform to the norms of this three-dimensional world. He always tried to raise his vibrational frequencies to higher realms. As such, God is able to deal with him and use him to do miraculous things. That is why when he commanded that fire should come from heaven, indeed fire came from heaven. In this world, you cannot be here and be used by God because you always be influenced by this material and demonic world. So when Abraham, our father, was in this world, God told him, "Come out of your father's house and go to a land that I'll show you, a land full of milk and honey." And Abraham listened. In his father's house, there are a lot of food, there are a lot of drinks, there are a lot of happiness. But he has to move from this comfort zone and move to a different place where he will be able to have contact with God. Because in this part of the world, this type of the world, you will be influenced because of the negative energies, negative laws, negative activities. So you will not be able to even think about God. So he always moves his people from this type of the world to this type of the world. From the lower vibrational world to the higher vibrational world before he can deal with them. Moses, his encounter with God, God drove him all the way to the wilderness, where he got encounter with the bush, the burning bush. And God said, "This is a holy ground." That is the first time God would have encounter with, or Moses had that closeness with God. Jesus himself, he did not continue his life in his mother and father's house to be able to get into the higher vibrations or to tap into his divine assignment. He went to the wilderness, fasted for 40 days and 40 nights to raise his vibrational frequencies from the lower level to the higher level before he is able to see the way to his path for a divine assignment. So this world is a killer of dreams. This is where a lot of destiny swapping, spiritual gifts that you have, your creativity, your ideas, this is where it can be easily swapped and taken from you forcefully. This is where there are a lot of struggles. This is where you have to be subject to laws, decisions, and plans, rules that might not satisfy you, but you need to forcefully conform. This is where you have to work so hard and gain little. This is where poverty is enormous. This is where everything you try to do, there is a challenge because the protectors are not operating in these dimensions. When you are able to raise your vibration to the higher realm, you have higher protectors. And whatever you touch in this new earth, which is the higher dimensional world, it will come to existence. But in the old earth, it is difficult for your dreams to come true, for you to manifest something is very, very difficult. Unless you move out from this dimension into the higher dimensions before you will be able to see the way clear. So we have all those negative energies projected into the earth, and eventually they have to crash. As a result, the creator is very fast and wise in his thinking by choosing a strategy where the earth can transform through the 4D, which is the bridge between the 3D and then the 5D, for a lot of work to be done here. This is the powerhouse. This is where a lot of things happen, work, before it either moves here or comes to the 5D. So, God, by his own creation, handpicked some people. And these people he picked, some people call them the star seeds. Some also said they are light workers. And the common name for it is the chosen ones. We were all born into this dimension. But in this dimension, they are sleeping. So this is why there is need for the concept of awakening. This is where there should be a concept of awakening, so that these people who God handpicked, who are mostly the 144,000, are going to work on themselves, pass through this journey. Crossing this bridge is not a joke. To cross this journey and then raise their vibration to higher frequencies to be able to heal the old earth, then it will become a new earth. The new earth is where everything will be reset. And these people who are the 144,000, who are the chosen ones, most of which are sleeping, most of which are being tormented by the demonic authorities, because the moment they have been born, the devil knows them. So it tries every hard way to shield and also to dim their light, make it possible that they are not able to identify or recognize themselves for who they are and what their divine purpose or assignment is. So the demonic authorities here will work everything possible day and night to make sure that these people who are chosen, who are to change the world from the verge of crashing into the new world, doesn't see their way through, so that this assignment does not happen. Because when it happens successfully, the demonic powers and the negative authorities here are going to lose their powers. The spiritual manipulators, the satanic kingdoms, the occults, the Illuminatis, the powers of darkness, the Masons, and all those negative authorities who are not in line with God, they will lose their powers. The same way those they projected into positions such as presidents, ministers, rich men, billionaires, big-time businessmen, big-time spiritual people, people who are recognized highly, people who are in high positions, who are being pushed by or placed by these demonic authorities are also going to lose their positions. As such, he may not allow that this transformation should happen. That is why they may like to do everything possible to keep the chosen ones from awakening. They'll do everything possible to shield their light. So what they do is the chosen ones, these people here and the authorities here pushes jobs that are not in line with your purpose to you. They push partners into your relationships. They can kill you, they can poison you, they can mislead you, they can distract you so that you don't realize your dreams. Again, these same people can place you in situations that, especially in a family or in gatherings, in groups, that will always keep you stuck so that you don't find your way, your divine purpose, to be able to join the light. So they create a lot of lies, illusions, manipulatory tactics, and they always push narcissists into your way. So you come across relationships that are not working. You try, you use your effort, it is not working. Not because you are not good, but because certain forces are pushing this to you so that it will distract you and move you from your way so that you don't find a way into the 5-dimensional world. Some people, through their families, they use the family to distract you. They'll call you the black sheep. They'll blame you for everything. Nobody will like you. Some of you, through your friendship, they'll project people to you, project situations to you that will always make you feel useless. And in this, when you are in this useless condition, that is where they have the power to manipulate you, to direct you, to decide for you, and also to throw anything at you. But when you are able to awake, you will be able to see the mask that they are wearing, all the deceptive tactics that they are using to deceive and also to siphon your energies. Now, they also take your spiritual, they also take your spiritual gifts through sexual intercourse. So when they push a narcissistic partner to you, the more you sleep with this person, the more your gift spiritually is being siphoned. It's being taken away from you. When they give you some kind of job and you are doing it and it's difficult, you are using your energy, you are always not happy doing the job, then they siphon your energy. So there are ways they siphon your energy. They draw everything out of you. At the end of the day, they leave you useless. That is why when you find yourself as a chosen one, you don't have to conform to the norms of the society or of the groups or of the world. Jesus said, you will have to live in the world, but not because you are not from the world. So you don't have to be like you are from the world. Because the moment you conform to these rulings, then that means that automatically you are going to be ruled, you are going to be siphoned, you are going to be left useless. But God has given the power, the strength for you to be able to withstand any type of strength, any type of pressure they put on you, attacks, issues, problems, any types of manipulations. God has given the chosen ones that strength to be able to hold it until they get to the end. So if you are chosen one, don't ask yourself why businesses is not working for you, why marriage or relationships are not working for you, why friendships are not working for you, why things people don't like you, why families rejected you, and all that. Don't ask, don't be worried about that. Don't ask such questions or don't marvel when such things are happening to you, because the devil has seen your light and he will do everything possible to dim your light so that you don't recognize who you are. Because Jesus is not coming down to the earth to do any work. That is why he chose these people, so that they will be able to do the work. So he gives them the power to go and do the work. They go beyond traditional beliefs, cultures, and societal norms. They transcend religion and beliefs. So these chosen ones are the ones going to transform the world. They are going to heal the world because they do not have negative energies. So when we come here, we see that they have positive energies. When we go to the scriptures, you have the same Galatians chapter 5, verse 22. So the same scripture talk about two different worlds. This one talk about the old earth, and then this one talks about the new earth. So this is the works of the flesh, the lower dimensional, the lower vibrational world, the 3D world, and then this talks about the higher vibrational world, which is the 5-dimensional world. So the chosen ones have these positive energies. That is why when you cheat them, it pains them. When you lie on them, they know. When you try to manipulate, they will see it. Because they don't have these negative energies. They will not wrong you in any way or intentionally do certain things against you, because righteousness, truth, love is their greatest character. You know, over here, the scriptures talk about love, genuine love from God. John chapter 3, verse 16 said, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him must not perish, but have everlasting life." And we continue that God sent not his Son to the world to destroy the world, but the world through him must have life and have it abundantly. So this is what Bible is talking about. This is what the book of John is talking about. So the love of God is what the chosen ones are going or are possessed. That is why even in the old world, they love genuinely. Now, they possess the knowledge, the wisdom to lead in God-fearing manner. They possess the positive energies to heal. When something is going wrong, they know. And the solution to such, they will also provide it, and it will perfectly solve the problem. This is why the people, the leaders here in the old world are afraid, because these people, the new people, the chosen ones, are coming to take over the world. And when they take over the world, this old world and its leaders will lose completely. Their powers will not work, their knowledge will not be bought anymore, people will not follow them anymore, nobody will buy their products, nobody will buy their ideas, nobody would like to have that connection with them anymore. So the chosen ones are into the truth. They are into genuineness. They are into love. They are into justice. They are into cleanliness. They are into faithfulness. They are into righteousness, sanctification. All these are their qualities. So the moment they begin to project this into the universe, then the universe will mirror it back, and then the earth will be healed from the old form into the new form. So the concept of awakening, it is to make the chosen ones realize their call, then respond to it, and then use their gifts, because they have a lot of gifts. They have a lot of spiritual and physical gifts. They are very creative. They are very wise. They think not one-sided, but they think double-sided. And they take credible and reasonable decisions. And when they are in position, everybody feels okay. The earth will come back to its new form. Now, how do you feel when you are in these two worlds? Let's say you are in the old world and you realize that for a long time, your partner you have been living with has been lying to you. He's unfaithful to you. Maybe the man has another wife and children behind your marriage. You didn't know. How do you feel when you get to know lastly? Or you are a man and you get to know that all the children you have with this particular partner is not your biological children, or are not your biological children. How will you feel? Such things are happening in the old world or in the old earth. When you go to court before the justice, you find out that some people will pay and the truth will be shielded, and the case will have to, you don't always have to win, but sometimes when the truth is spoken, you will lose anyway, but you will feel okay. But sometimes the truth will be shielded, and the one who bribed have to win at the end of the day. How will you feel when you are in this type of condition or situation? How will you feel when you realize that your friend has been stabbing you behind the back? All the businesses, all the plans, all the ideas he has been given just to serve himself. He's not bringing it, he's not doing it, he's not around you because he wants your good, but he's around you for his personal good. So you bring ideas just to benefit him, but not you. And eventually, behind your downfall. How will you feel when you are around such a person or people? How will you feel when the whole family turn against you? When things that are true and when you say it, you become an enemy. How will you feel when you are in this kind of situation? How will you feel when one partner turned the children you both have together against you? Weaponize the children against you. So when the children sees you, they don't recognize you as one of their parents. They don't respect you. How will you feel when you are in this kind of situation? How will you feel when you are being taken for granted? How will you feel when you've been defrauded? Some people come to lie to you because of the trust you have for them, because of the love genuine love you have for them. They turn around, use that against you. How will you feel when you genuinely help people and the help you gave them, they use that as an example, they use that as a weapon against you? All this rubbish is happening in this old world. But in the new world, whatever you put in that is good is what you receive. Relationships will work because both parties are on the same side. I want you good, you also want me good. When I pour into your cup, you also pour into my cup. So marriage will work, businesses will work, genuine people will be in friendship with you. You will meet genuine businesses. So being in this new world, this reset world, should be the goal, the ultimate goal for everybody. So as a Christian, as a chosen one, as a believer in any religion, you should be able to understand that the world we are living today is not the best world, it's not a perfect world. It is the lower world, the earth, where you have to struggle with poverty, with destiny swapping, with spiritual debts, with debts. You live in debts because what you earn is not enough to take care of your problems. So there's going to be a debt. So you are not free. You can't be free in this world. But in this world, you are free because whatever you have is for you. Debt is not here because you have enough to take care of yourself. Your partner will have enough. Your friend will have enough. Everybody will vibrate at the same level. There is no lies. There is no deception. There are no masks. You can't wear masks here. And even if somebody wears mask, you will be able to discern and know. This is where your spiritual gifts are liberated because your intuitions will be heightened. Your discernment will be active. All your chakras will open. Your third eye will open. So you'll be able to see people for who they are truly are. You'll be able to understand situations in depth and more clarity. You'll be able to make credible decisions. And you'll also pass credible and successful judgments. And whatever you establish will be sustained. So this new world is the goal. Everyone must strive to tap into it. If you are a chosen one across the world, this is for you. You need to wake up. Don't try to conform into this old world. That is not your calling. You have a higher calling, which is to work and to repair the earth. Your truth, your knowledge, your wisdom, your understanding, your power, your spirit, your actions are what is needed to heal the old world and make it new. Thank you very much. This is the True Word channel. We bring you the truth. I remain Eric Padibosu. Follow, like, comment so we continue the discussion. God bless you. See you again in another chapter. Thank you.